Hey, Fred, give me a pizza with extra cheese.
Extra cheese.
And all the wonders of the earth.
The wonders of the earth.
And the beauty of the stars.
The beauty of the stars. Hey, Jimmy, give me a cheese with everything. Everything?
なんとなく生きてんじゃないですか。迷ってんじゃないですか。生き生きしたい。簡単ですよ。過去のことを思っちゃダメだよ。なんであんなことしたんだろうって怒りに変わってくるから。未来のことも思っちゃダメ。大丈夫かな。ああ、不安になってくるでしょ。ならば一生懸命一つのところに命をかける。そうだ。今ここを生きていけばみんな生き生きするぞ。
I want you to ponder these 4 questions. Here's the first one, and that's why. Why pay the price? Why work this hard? Why go this far? Why try to learn this much? Why try to do it all? Why try to see it all? Why try to have it all? Why do it? Why learn it? Why study? Why put yourself out? Why try to take on this much responsibility? Why develop yourself to the full? Why try to become all that you can possibly become? Why try to earn as much as you can earn, share as much as you can share, develop every skill you possibly can, see every human you possibly can, go to every class you possibly can, touch everybody you possibly can? Why do that much? Why go that far? Why share that much? Why give that much away? Why try to see everything? Why try to do everything? Why try to become everything? That's a good question, why? And you're the only one personally that can answer that question for yourself. You've got to have your own list of whys.
Goobers and goobettes, welcome back to the Sammy Hutt cast, episode 12. Double digits, it's even, I'm Steven. What's going on, guys? Yeah, no, good to be back. Long week, man, long week. Lot going on. I'm sure you guys, whoever's watching the clips, whoever's watching the videos knows. Just a lot going on in my life right now. A lot of stuff to think about. A lot of things happening. A lot of changes, you know? But this episode isn't about change. What's this episode about? I don't know. I didn't write down anything. Honestly, I don't have any premises for this episode. I'm actually working on a lot of side projects right now, to be honest with you guys. I'm just kind of doing this for the love of the game. Yeah, no real setup, no real anything. Just you, me, the microphone, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna get through this together. Yeah. No, man. I got a lot of side projects going on right now, which is like kind of crazy considering like I need to I got so much stuff going on right now. I'm not gonna lie. We got to find a new place. We got to keep hustling. Just a lot really. Yeah. I don't know. It's just a lot, but at the same time, I don't know, what else am I gonna do in my free time, right? What am I gonna do? Play video games? Watch TV? No, we're here for the entertainment. Yeah, a lot of side projects, though. That's what we'll call this episode. The side project episode. A lot of new things. Recently just got my general liability license. Yeah, so I'm going to start taking on some side jobs. I figured it'd be a good way to make some extra dough for what I'm doing right now, for where I'm at in my line of work as an electrician. Yeah, doing some side work, actually having insurance and everything. It's probably a good thing, good way to make spare change. And that's the thing, too, is with side jobs, I can actually pick and choose what I want to do while I'm working my basic 40-hour job. So with the basic 40, I'll be able to pay rent, I'll be able to eat, I'll be able to do the basics. And then with those side gigs, a little extra dough in my pocket, it'll help out in the long run with like gas. Maybe I want to go out to eat. Maybe I want some good liquor. We got the bottom shelf tequila, but no additives. No additives. I was recently at a tequila tasting, actually, over at a local liquor store. It's kind of funny. They do like tastings at certain liquor stores who are really actually into the liquor. And I found out recently through like I'm a big tequila guy that tequila brands, they can't actually say on the bottle if there's additives or no additives. Like, it's a legal thing. Even in marketing, they're not legally allowed to say if there's additives in the tequila or if there's no additives, which is insane to me. And I know some of you might be thinking, well, Sammy, like, what do you mean? What are additives in your tequila? Well, additives are like sweeteners, artificial stuff that's not actually made from tequila. They might be from the tequila plant, but they'll add stuff in it. It's basically added stuff from the tequila. It's not actual, like, pure tequila. By some odd miracle, this bottom shelf brand that I bought, like a big bottle, it actually has no additives, so it's like real tequila, not half bad, and for what I paid, I mean, it's like worth it. Yeah, no, those tastings are fun. I like going out and learning stuff. That's definitely one of the side quests I got going on right now. Yeah, a lot of side quests, a lot of stuff happening. Like for one, we're working on the short film right now. That's actually pretty big. Got a nice, fun YouTube short film I'm working on right now. I've actually just finished up the storyboarding. I just got to work on the scripts later on. And then once we do that, we're going to be able to start filming it. I got some new camera equipment for my little camcorder we're using here. Old reliable. For anyone who's wondering if you're into like videography or anything like that and you need something that's not going to break the bank, I'm not going to lie, like 2010s plus camcorders. Now, I know the imaging, I know how it looks, I know it's a little grainy, it's a little fuzzy, it's not like that, why does it not look like that 1040 pixel, 1080p, HD, 3D, but like, there's a certain aesthetic to it that I kind of like about it. There's a certain type of feel, and the matter of the fact is that you can get like lenses, batteries, everything for like dirt cheap for these camcorders. It's insane. It's really, to me, insane how cheap the market is for them and how good they are. Instead of spending like $500 to $1,000 on camera equipment, dude, I spent literally like probably so far in this camcorder like 120, 130 on equipment alone. The camcorder itself, 150. So anyone in videography, check out those camcorders. Check out those websites, like obviously eBay or like Craigslist Marketplace, but also like Etsy. I got mine off of one of those secondhand thrift websites, and it's been working great ever since. I think the stock battery I have is like dead. The cells don't work in it anymore. So I just ordered some new batteries for it. And those batteries were like $20, came with the charger and everything, even like a car charger. It's insane how good the deals are for these. So I'm hoping at some point we're going to be able to not only use the camcorder for what we're using right now for the short film, but also I plan on doing more YouTube projects. I think I want to go deeper into YouTube. Lately I've been really getting into more of like the YouTube, not vlogging, but like sort of like lifestyle, not lifestyle, but sort of just like life stuff, like almost like slice of life, but on YouTube. Lately, I've been looking at these videos about this guy who lives in Da Nang, Vietnam, and I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking cool out there. The guy just records. I think he does like a side job over there too that helps, but it's just so cheap, and it's so interesting to look at the culture and how he like records everything and he talks about it. And I kind of want to do something like that with my life and what we have going on for the show right now. As you guys all know, I'm an electrician, I'm a stand-up comedian, but like on the channel, we have nothing to show for it. So I think starting this week, we're going to start kind of getting more into recording sort of my day-to-day stuff, get more into my life of Sammy Hutt. Why am I this character? Why am I like this? Yeah, no, we got a lot to work on, man. We're this journey for the Sammy Hutt cast, for where we're at now is ending, but a new page in the chapter has begun. A lot of stuff going on. I've like recently, actually, just yesterday, I came to realize I'm just in a really bad sort of headspace with what's going on right now. I'll be honest with you guys. I got a lot going on in my life. I'm a little bit stressed out. It's just I'm doing new things. When it rains, it pours, as you all know. I'm a little bit worried. I've had an attitude with my friends, and one of my buddies called me out for it, and I realized you're right. Believe it or not, and one of my day ones, by the way, shout out to you, Hunter. I love you, brother. I was being rude to him and his girl the other night, and I didn't like think twice about it, and he called me out for it, and I'm like, you know what? you're right. I have this and he wasn't mean about it. He wasn't like anything like that about it. He was just saying, yo, like, by the way, this isn't cool. And I realized you're right. That's not who I'm trying to be. That's not what the show's about. That's not who I'm about. We got a lot of change, man. We got a lot of improvement we got to do. And I think starting this week, it's going to happen, Starting this week, we're going to start actually doing it. So taking some time off from the Discord, taking some time off from the gaming, we're going to really get into the creative stuff. We're going to really get into the stuff that I truly enjoy. The stuff that I like living for. And that's what I want you guys to do too. Just remember that, when life gets tough, try and look at the positive stuff, man. Don't feed into the negativity. Don't take the black pill. Take the positive pill. Be positive, guys. Get in there, be positive. Realize what's going on and call yourself out for it. Check yourself. I had to check myself last night and this morning. It's currently Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not in a good headspace to be out with my friends right now. I feel like I might be a little bit of a Debbie Downer. I have some negative waves about me, and I think I just need to recollect, rethink, and start scheming, start planning, start doing stuff. And that's what we're doing, and that's what it is, That's what it is, and I'm happy, and I'm thankful my friends are my friends, and I'm thankful that, there's no bad beef between me and anyone, because I've had an attitude lately, I'll fully admit it, and we're here now. No, it's good. I'm learning, I'm not perfect. I'm young. I'm 24. I'm just starting out my professional career. I'm trying to figure things out. It's a lot. I will fully admit it's a lot. And we're going to do this together. I guess we're recording this then. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I know what I like to do. I like to do this. I like to do my comedy. I don't mind electrical work. It's not a bad field. It's just everything's a lot right now. We're figuring it out. Shout out to my day one Hunter for being there for me, for supporting the podcast, for being the only guy who likes my TikTok videos sometimes. You're a fucking real one. I'll remember that. Yeah, man. No, it's crazy, though. We got some new, like I said earlier, though, we got some new camera equipment in. I'm really excited to start playing with it. I would like to start getting into more like my daily life stuff, because I will say I do have an interesting line of work. I'm in the city of Boston. I'm doing all the residential work. Obviously, I'm not going to be recording inside people's places and, all that crazy shit. But I would like to kind of show you guys what's going on in my life and what's bringing me back to doing the show every weekend, I would like to have more guests on. It's just with what's going on right now, I'm still looking at new places. I still got things on my plate I'm trying to finish off. We're doing stuff brick by brick. That's what it is. Brick by brick. It's cool. No, it's cool, though. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We got a lot of stuff in the pipeline right now. We got the short film, we got the official diving deep into YouTube, and then third, obviously the stand-up. Can't forget the stand-up. Love the stand-up. And most importantly, though, we also have a big thing in the process on the back burner right now. I am currently working on a mobile game. Really excited to announce. We are working on the game of Goobet. That's what I'm going to call it. It's going to be sort of like a phone swiping type of game where I don't want to get too deep in the details and give away my $1 million idea, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. It's kind of interesting how like the coding for it all works. I got to say, shout out to the coders, man. I don't know how you guys do it, because that stuff is just hair pulling. Dude, I tried using the program Unity for the first time. Unity. Bro, like, oh my God. Every night I'm working on it, I end up pouring myself a big glass of tequila, and I'm like in there. Like, you have to drink when you're coding. I don't know how people show up to these office jobs and code in front of a computer for 8 hours a day and are not under the influence. Because to me, that's like the most hair-pulling, brain-scheming thing I've ever seen. I'm not getting like slosh or anything, but I'm saying it's like, it's super, it's a lot, I gotta say. I mean, maybe it's just from my line of work to going kind of into theirs, but it's like, dude, what? Like, trying to learn how to code, trying to learn how to use a physics engine, trying to learn how to like type in stuff, like, it's crazy. And it's weird too, because I use a lot of the Adobe programs, and it's kind of funny how the similarities are to like Adobe to like Unity on how the layout is and how it kind of reminds me of like of how Adobe runs in some ways. So there's those similarities. So I'm kind of fast with that, with at least the formatting, but everything else is just brand new to me. I'm just trying to learn stuff. I'm trying to grow as a person. I really am. I'm trying to just be the best I can be. And that's the toughest part of it all, is it's not something that you just achieve overnight. It's something that you have to work on constantly. And you have your tough times, you have your easy times, you have normal times. And no matter what, though, you have to put in the work, guys. And that's what we're doing right now. And that's what the show is all about, you know? Trying to just do it, just trying to be young. I know right now this isn't too captivating, and I'm sorry. It's just so much going on in my life right now. I just don't even know how to... I just don't have enough time for anything anymore. It's more about just trying to fit in stuff when I can, and trying to edit and trying to clip and trying to process and trying to just learn and be who I want to be, you know? Because I completely have the option. It's just throw it all away, start a new life, go into a new field of work if I really want to, try a new electrical job. But I figured out that where I'm at right now, if I keep going, I could learn some really valuable skills, and I really enjoy just what I'm doing right now with you guys. We're just hanging out, having a good time, doing the clips, doing the podcast, doing the episode. It's a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. As much of a chore and a hassle as it may be setting up and putting away and sitting down and putting in the work for the clipping, it's 100% worth it to me. As long as I can get in the time and do it properly and set myself up for success, that's what matters. As long as I can go to bed on time, you know. Now I've had those moments years ago where it's like, especially when I was starting off with stand-up comedy. I mean, dude, if you just don't get enough sleep, you're cooking yourself, bro. Your mind's cooked. You're mentally cooked. Your jokes aren't landing right. You're forgetting stuff. It's really important to like try and keep everything in a fit schedule, so that way you can kind of organize and just be the best you can be. It's it's tough. Like, it's funny because when I watch these videos about this guy who lives in Da Nang, Vietnam, he literally talks about how, like, in Da Nang, the culture around that is like you sort of have like a routine, you sort of have like your schedule. It looks interesting. It's a different way of living. It really captivates me, to be honest. That sort of, it's not about the hustle culture. It's about just like living. And like, obviously the guy works, obviously he does his things, but at the same time he's able to like capture the beauty of the moments and like capture what's special about it. And to me, that's what's really cool. Obviously I do enjoy some of the passing stuff. And I would like to show you guys the passing stuff in my life and where I'm at right now. And like, especially in the city of Boston, there's some really interesting passing stuff. And I really like to show you guys how I do it personally as a young residential electrician, on how stuff works for me. There's just so much to capture, and I think I need to start showing you guys what's going on. We're really at the end of this path right now. The show's not going to end. I'm not going to end. I'm not dropping this. I put in a ton of time. I'm like, doing this now is more easier than ever, just because I understand how to do it. And I think what we need to do is we need to just adapt, overcome, and evolve. And we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna be more funny. We're gonna be more entertaining. We're gonna have more of a plot for the show. For right now, we're just enjoying the last moments of the Sammy Hutt cast, part 1. That's what we'll call it, part 1 of the Sammy Hutt cast. The basement, the unfinished basement era. No, I could go for a new studio. I don't know. I like the setup right now. It's cool. It's got an aesthetic to it for sure. But I think we could do better. I think we could definitely do better. Wherever the road takes me, you know, we'll make it better. We'll improve. We'll adapt. We'll overcome. Maybe we'll get the green screen going. Maybe we'll keep the TV and do something else. Lighting's gonna change. We'll finally get that glare out of the TV, as you guys can all see it. But there's some big plans in the pipeline right now. It's funny because the show went from me being like talking about like trade work and like my life and what's going on to like, yeah, no, we're living in it now. Like, it's becoming more of like a personal blog than an actual entertainment show with like media and culture. But that's the thing too, right? There's like a gazillion YouTubers, a gazillion podcasters out there, you know, talking about, oh, the list and everyone's on it and oh, this and that in the world. You know what? Let's live in the moment. Let's talk about what's going on in our lives right now. You know, there's other people out there that can tell you what's going on in the world. So let me tell you about my life and what I think about it. And that's what I think the art form's going to be for myself. Yeah, the show's changing. That's what it is, you know? I don't know how exactly it's going to change, but this is how it is, you know? We're just changing. You guys are along for the ride too. Yeah, the first few episodes are fun, I gotta say. The first style of formatting was super interesting. We're going into those hour-long conversations. We're going into those, like, 2-hour-long editing trips. Now it literally takes me, like, not even 30 minutes to edit the video, and it takes me, like, only, like, 2 hours now to do my clips for the week. It's super funny how fast things can go by once you get really good at them. Yeah, man, it's just something else. It is. No, it really is. Yeah, there's just a lot happening. I'm excited though. I'm excited to show you guys what's it gonna be like and how's it going. I'm excited to show you guys what like a day in the life of like a residential electrician is, and what a day in the life of an open mic comic is, and like the days versus the evenings, the nights versus the days, different days of the week, and different like subcultures of it all. Let's get more into it. Let's get more into the culture of it, you know? Let me show you guys what's going on. Sorry, we got a message. Let's take a look at what's... Gotcha. Anyways, yeah, no, a lot of stuff happening, though. A lot of stuff. Hope you guys are having a good Super Bowl, though. Yeah, I'm not watching it this year. Figured I need to just take a step back and realign myself. Figure out what's going on. Take a deep breath. Sort of just realize what I have and what I can learn, what I can do as a person. One of my friends told me, Sam, don't let this podcast be about yourself ranting about your life into the mic. And I'm sorry. This next episode or two might be a little bit of that, but once we get more of a feel for it, once we understand more about what's going on, where we're headed, we'll actually have a better format of it all. I would like to start having more guests on. It's just too chaotic right now for me to get that set up, unfortunately. Just too much change happening, you know, just too much, but that's what it is. That's what it is when you're young, you know? It's just a lot of change at once. Once we catch the wave of some stability for a little bit, then we'll start having the guests on and have the podcast formatted better. But for right now, it's just a solo cast, me talking about what I want to talk about, and we're here, you know? That's what it is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's been an interesting week. It really has been. Oh, man. Just trying to figure things out, trying to learn more, trying to get out there. Finally taking on some side jobs, getting my money up, you know. Oh, man. Where are we at for time? We're probably at like 20 seconds, yeah. No, we're at 20 minutes. That's actually not bad. I can't believe it's been 20 minutes of me talking into the mic. It's weird. No, it's weird when we're doing podcast episodes like this where I just kind of get lost in a thought and I'm just talking to you guys about it. Hey, you know, the long format pod doesn't get as many views as the shorts, but I'm happy doing it, you know. I like the 30-minute episodes. 20 to 30-minute episodes are fun. At least we're doing it, and that's what matters. Yeah, no, we got stuff in the pipeline. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't have a lot to talk about tonight. It's just so much going on. Like, I'm looking at new places, trying to figure out how to do my taxes. Old Uncle Sam has it in for me, boys. No, I mean, you know, it is what it is, guys. All right. You know what? We're just gonna leave it off there tonight. I just got a lot on my plate right now, and I'm sorry for everyone who. No one's really disappointed, but I'm sorry for anyone who was expecting more for right now. I just think we're at a weird time in my life where I got a lot to pivot. I got a lot to work on. So anyways, listen, as always, if you guys like the podcast, like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it a lot. Love you all. Have a good night, everyone. Sammy Hutt. Take it easy.